What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name's TheSimYin. My name is Yen. I play The Sims. Did you see what I did there? Anyway, guys, today we are getting right to it, and we are going to be talking about what I think the next roadmap will consist of next year. So I know this is far-fetched, but it's always a possibility. I want to get into the fact that DSims the other day actually said that The Sims 4 should have more like trade jobs, such as like electricians, handymans, etc. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys think about that. But Midnight Tech's mods actually developed this a while ago, and honestly, I think this is dope, and I feel like The Sims is now coming to terms with, okay, it's going to be a lot longer before we get The Sims 5. We all know that. So The Sims 4 is actually trying, I feel like what they're doing is they're trying to stretch it up as long as they can to make The Sims last, right? So that's why we haven't gotten some of these things that we wanted to be getting, such as like accounting, animal care, pet sitter, dog walker, automotive. It's no brainer that we've had to look for CC and modders to get what we wanted. And I felt like this would be something that they're definitely going to be adding within, if not next year, for sure the years to come, because I feel like there's just so many. Urban Sims actually did a really good detailed review of this whole thing as well, and I want to there's just so many ways they can go about this, and I think this would be a really interesting mod for them to bring to the table, just because there's just certain stuff that we have that of course we want more gameplay. That's the whole thing about The Sims 4 and why it lacks so much. It just feels like a builder's game from my perspective. I love gameplay. If I had to choose between gameplay and building, I would choose gameplay, but that's just me. But there are certain simmers out there that for everyone, so I understand every aspect of it, and I see why they're just picking and choosing and slowly going into the next roadmaps and being like, okay, we're just gonna drop this, we're not gonna do too much. It keeps us anticipation, but like, you know, for some of us, we're kind of like, we're ready for the new thing, but then a lot of us are like, okay, well, we're gonna stick around because we already put our money into this, and they got us in the first half. I mean, let's be real, the first like 6-7 years, we all fell for the bullshit. We all fell for the trailers. We all fell for the fact that this could possibly be something else more than what it is. Like, you know, maybe they're gonna change their mind, maybe they're gonna be, and you know what, it's just, I don't know, I feel like this could be a possible thing, especially when it comes down to certain things, because I do feel like they're peeping a lot of tweets, and you know, the sim gurus are saying stuff without really saying anything. Like, they'll just either like it or comment or even join someone's like stream just to see what's up, and I don't know, this should just really interest me. The next one I wanted to talk about is cars. Now, I know this is very, very, very far-fetched, because this is something that we've been talking about for completely years right now, and I really thought that city living was gonna come with it. I don't know why. I thought that it was going to become with some type of transportation, even trains. I would have been totally satisfied with trains. Let me know down below in the comments, am I the only one? Now, I did want to mention that The Sims 2 Bustin' Out had something where you guys got to go in and then you could drive to like Malcolm's mansion or anything. Does anybody remember Sims 2 Bustin' Out? Because every single time I talk about Sims 2 Bustin' Out, everybody's always like, I never played that game. And it's like, how could you? This is like iconic to me. Sims 2 Bustin' Out was, I don't care what anybody says, one of the best games, hands down, to ever touch the Sims franchise. I said what I said, you can fight me. But I just love this aesthetic. I will even be fine with the fact that we can't even control cars, but more so even have just the ability to just drive with them, just to feel like it's more than some sort of gameplay. And you can even add, like, you know, little titles and things to talk about along these as well. Now, I would even be as satisfied as doing something like this. This is another modder that you know, created this. And even if we can't drive the car, it'll still show actions such as like a bike. Like, you know, when you click a bike on The Sims and you're able to just be like, okay, I want to travel, that would be a dope thing as well. Now, this I do see being very far-fetched with The Sims 4. I just don't see them doing this, but possibly with, you know, I don't know. We recently saw the new leaks that came out when someone playtested the Sims 5 Summit. Now, again, it was very early beta stage. Like, literally, they were like, do not take any of this seriously. This is just, you know, a lot of people had some, you know, things to say about it. There was a lot of like, to me personally, it looked a little bit like the Sims 3 world, but also like the same graphics and the same things. Now, of course, they said it's very, very, very early stages. They're just testing out some features, which I mean is understandable, and I see them not coming out anytime soon. Now, but when I see cars in The Sims 5, this is what I'm imagining. I'm imagining some GTA shit. Let me know below in the comments, do you guys agree with me or not? Because I would love this, but this might be a little far-fetched, but who knows? Maybe The Sims 5 will be in the metaverse. Now, the next one I do want to get into is sentimental value. I feel like because we've been waiting so long for more connections with The Sims, I feel like there's just not enough interactions, and you guys are going to be like, Yen, are you kidding me? There's even modders and CC creators who have gone through and added more traits, added more sentiments, like, you know, blame for problems, accused of being unsympathetic. Like, people like creating storylines. So we have to look to CC and modders to be able to create these storylines for ourselves. Now, it's like Ocean Sims, so go ahead and check that out if you want. And I just feel like this is something that should just already have been in the game, because I really, really do hope they add this. A lot of people are expecting generations, and I'm going to get into that a little bit later. A lot of people are expecting generations with this next roadmap coming next year because of the whole summit, but I'm gonna talk about that later. The whole point I'm trying to explain is I really want more connection. I want more. Like I said, I really like gameplay, so to me it's really fun to just sit there and like talk to people and like act like I'm like going through the storyline, because okay, it's in my head, I'm just creating a storyline and I'm playing with it, and I think that's why I have so much fun with LPs. Check out my LPs if you haven't, because Misfits is coming out soon. I think tomorrow. If not tomorrow, definitely sometime, either Sunday or Monday. Okay, episode 3 is coming, and I'm gonna be more consistent with the LP. I promise. It's just like, it's just been a lot. Okay, but that's besides the point. Okay, this is besides the point. Okay, let's get back to the video. Anyway, so another one I really want to get into is hotels and resorts. Now, we all thought we were going to get hotels and resorts with island living. I mean, I did. If I'm the only one, then shit, I don't know. Y'all let me know down below in the comments. When you first heard island living, my first initial thoughts was not mermaids. I was like, oh shit, we're going to get vacation homes. Now, we do know there's vacation rentals with outdoor retreat and, you know, jungle adventure and etc. But I thought island living was the perfect time to add hotels, because it just gave vacay vibes. It gave the fact that you could go to a hotel, you could do your own thing, and it would be fun. But no, it was not. You know, we've seen like thousands of builds of people really wanting to actually see this live. Mr. Oakland actually did an amazing build where he created a sim resort. And this is the kind of stuff that I would have thought would have been so cool if they actually really added this feature. Just because if we didn't get travel, if we didn't get cars, this was the least they could do. Like, let us have that Airbnb feel. Let us have the hotels, the resorts. We know we have to rely on CC and mod creators to create this realm of like what we really want. And it's just so unfortunate that they have not delivered that. This just makes me so like, oh, let me know below in the comments, how did you guys feel about the hotels and resorts? Because I really thought we were going to have some. I mean, there's a lot of CC reviews out there. This is JC Sims. Actually, if you guys aren't familiar with JC Sims, literally covers so many like CCs and mods. Super, super cool. Love the channel. And I just like, we have to rely on other CC and modders to be able to create all of these things for us. And this is also Kawaii Stacy's resorts and hotels mod. And it's just something like, okay, like I get it. This is amazing. Don't get me wrong for this creator, but it's like, if we can do it, we as in, the people, why can't this billion-dollar corporation do it? And I think it has to do with longevity. I'm telling you, because they are trying to stretch out The Sims 4 so damn far. The next thing I really do want to get into, I'm just going to get into it just a little bit more, but I do want to see, look at this. This is so cool. And again, Ocean Sims has a really detailed version of the hotels and review. Just type in Ocean Sims and like hotel and resort review, and this will pop up. But this is the kind of stuff that I really do want to see. Again, the next thing I want to go to is, we all remember when the Sims Summit at the very end, they announced babies, and the Sims community went insane. We were all like, we're gonna get babies. Babies are gonna have better life stages. Babies are gonna have gameplay. Babies are gonna have. I need to see this in the next roadmap. I really, really, really do. I really want to see the fact that, you know, I want it to be a level up, but I don't want it to just be any kind of level up. I want it to be a level up in the sense of, we have never seen this shit before, and everybody has a feeling that because of the Sim Summit releasing all of releasing at the end of the babies, everybody is thinking, okay, we're gonna get generations. And to me personally, I don't think there's ever gonna be a generation pack. I think they've literally divided all the generation packs into different packs, like parenthood and just like certain things that go along with city living and certain things that go on Discovery University, and the recent one that just dropped, which is high school years. I feel like they have literally covered all those up, like all these separate packs into generations, and they microtransactioned us, and we fell for it. I'm just gonna be honest, I don't think that we're ever gonna get like an actual generations pack, and if we do, I mean, I don't see it coming from the Sims team itself. I definitely see it coming from the CC and mod creators for sure. I think Parenthood was a really good stretch. saw what they were trying to do, but at the end of the day, I feel like this did have the most gameplay when it came down to, okay, I want more things and more options. And I really hope they take a look at this parenthood pack and take a step back and be like, what can we add to this that will add more? Please listen to the people of the Sims team. I don't know what they're doing. Like, come on. Like, it would be so cool. Art Simology actually but created these strollers for Sims. This is something that I would love to see. This is what I mean by the next, like, if they're gonna have a separate life stage, at least do something like this to where we're able to use stuff like this. This is what I want to see. I want to see more interaction. I want to see more gameplay, especially from a game that's been here for 8 years. So with all that being said, please let me know down below in the comments, what do you guys think about this? Down to the car, the hotel resorts, the babies, the sentimental values that we want in the gameplay. I'm really curious to hear your opinions. And of course, I love responding to you guys. I love talking to you guys. I love this community that we have built here on this channel, because at the end of the day, whether we agree or disagree, it's a community and we're able to talk about it together. You know what I'm saying? So as long as we keep it respectful, I don't mind it. Go ahead and disagree with me. I'm ready. I want to hear it. I want to hear what you got to say. But anyway, guys, I do want to mention that I always have a vlog channel as well as a a podcast channel as well. That's going to be, the podcast is coming out in December, and the vlog channel I'm trying to get up. I'm trying to be more consistent with that as well. And then also my Twitter page, you guys can go ahead and follow me at TheSimYin. But anyway, guys, with all that being said, let me know down below in the comments what you guys think about all of this. And again, I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye.